Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when this question is asked that what is our position? What is our constitutional position? So that time the Vedic scriptures they answer Jivera Swarupoy Krishnera Nityadas. We are servants. We are servants of the Lord. But to accept that we are servants is very difficult, you see. How can we accept that we are servants? We are master. We want to be master at every place. But actually it's a fact we are servant. Srila Prabhupada in the introduction to Bhagavad Gita, he writes that in this world everyone is serving each other. You take up any person, at any point of time, you'll find him serving some or the other person. At home, the person might be serving his family members. In the office, he might be serving his office colleagues, boss. But a question comes when he's alone. Whom is he serving? And the answer is, he's serving himself. He's serving his mind. Mind keeps telling and then the person is contemplating and trying to serve. But actually, it is said we are servants of Krishna. But when we read Shastra, when we read Bhagavad Gita, it appears something different. It appears as if Krishna is our servant. And that is what is our today's discussion. It is described, Eko Bahunam Yovidadhati Kaman. That one personality is taking care of all of us. It is said that God is great. But how great He is something that we need to contemplate on. We'll try to discuss today from 4 shlokas of Gita, chapter 15. And we will see that we are Krishna's servant or actually Krishna is our servant. We'll try to understand that. And let's see what can be the conclusion with the realization of all the people present today here. Very beautifully, Krishna is saying, chapter 15, shloka 12. Yad aditya gatam tejo Jagat bhasayate khilam Yad chandramasi yachagnav Tat tejo vidhi mamakam. So Lord is telling, okay, there is light coming from the sun, light coming from the moon, light and heat coming from the fire. Who is giving that light? Who is giving that heat? And Lord is telling, I am giving that. It's through me. It's through me. This light is coming, this heat is coming. So along with these shlokas, we'll also try to make one acronym so that we'll all remember this before leaving this place. So first thing that Lord is saying is, I give light, I give heat. So G, He gives heat and He gives light. Just imagine if there is no sunrise. Maybe 1 or 2 days we might be happy. Just go to sleep and do nothing. And just imagine if that remains days together, weeks together, months together, years together, what will happen? Anyways, in Bangalore, vitamin D deficiency everyone has. Just imagine what would have taken place. When the sun rises, people rise and all the activities begin. But if that is not there, that's such a pathetic situation. So first thing that Lord is telling is, I give. I am the source of heat and light, of the sun, of the moon, of the fire. Okay, let's try to move ahead and let's try to see what else Krishna is doing for all of us. Please repeat. Gam avishya cha bhutani dharayamyahame ojasa Ushnami chaushadhi sarva Somo bhutva rasatmakaha. See, Lord is telling that I am the one who retains this earth. And all of us know that Lord is there in each and every atom. सब लोग बोलते भी है ना, भगवान हर जगह पर है, इसलिए मंदिर जाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. There's no need to go anywhere. See, भगवान हर जगह पर है, लेकिन आप देख पा रहे हो? That's the question. Are you able to realize that? But through Shastra, we understand very clearly that Lord is there in each and every atom as Paramatma. He's there in our heart as Paramatma. He's there everywhere. And only because of that one fact, every object around, it has got its shape. Because Lord is there in each and every atom. You take up anything, yes. You take up anything, why it is solid? Why is it that it has a form? And the answer is, Lord is there in each and every atom. Question. If Lord leaves the atoms, what will happen to this? What do you think? If Lord leaves all the atoms, what will happen to this?
Chaos.
Okay, it will lose the shape. Okay, and? Lose the shape and go where? It will be there, you'll be able to see?
It will not exist.
It will not exist, it will disappear. Can you imagine? Lord is there in each and every atom of this planet Earth. Therefore, the planet is retained as it is. And therefore, we are able to sustain on the planet. If Lord leaves, it is described as if some sand particles falling, the entire planet would fall. Such an amazing thing. So, firstly, he is giving heat and light. Then he is holding the entire planet tight in the form so that all of us can live, all of us can sustain. So, G, he gives heat and light. R, he retains the planet Earth. And also at the same time, he's making a very wonderful statement here. He says, Somo bhutva rasatmakaha. I don't know how many of you know this. It's very scientific. That all the vegetables, grains and other things, they get the juice, they get all the nourishment from the moon. So moon is the entity that nourishes all these vegetables, and that's how they get filled with the juice, it seems. Now, when these vegetables are growing, obviously we go to market and we purchase and get it. But when the vegetables are growing, Lord is the one, through the moon, he fills the vegetables with the juice. He fills the fruits with the juice. So just imagine, he is the one who is nourishing all of us through all these wonderful vegetables. Now when we analyze, logically also, it's very clear that how much Lord is doing for us. I'm talking about basics today. I'm not entering too complicated subject matters. So Chaushadhi Sarva, I am the one who is filling the juice in all these vegetables. Okay, let's go ahead a little bit and see what else Krishna does for us. Please repeat. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritaha Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. See, first Lord said that he gives heat and light. In 7th chapter he says, I am the taste of water. Rasoham mapsu kaunteya. That's why in this world, when we are thirsty, we drink whatever we want. Still our thirst will not be quenched. Only when you sip water, the thirst will be quenched. So he says, I am water. And then he also said that I am the one who is keeping the earth together. And then he said, through moon, I am the one who is nourishing all the vegetables. Okay, let's put all of that together. So plants are growing because of the light, because of the water. And I don't think I have to get into the analysis and the synthesis of what is photosynthesis and etc. that all of us know. So vegetables grow and then the plants grow, etc. After that, we get that vegetables, grains. And at home, when you want to cook, you need fire. And that fire, Krishna said, he is the heat. He is the one who is the light. So he is the one who is cooking also. Now the best part that he tells in the shloka is, he is the one who is present as the fire of digestion in the stomach. So he is the one who is growing the plants and vegetables. He is the one who is helping us to get it cooked. And when we put that in the mouth,
I don't think we ever bother that how is it getting digested. Okay, we are worried about will it get digested or not. But how it is getting digested, I don't think we worry about that. And here it's very clearly said, Krishna is telling, I am the one who is digesting food as the fire of digestion. सोचिए बाहर से भी Lord is working so hard, अंदर से also is working so hard. Therefore, G, he gives light, heat. R, he retains the entire planet Earth. A, he arranges nutrition for all of us. And T, he takes care of digestion. Let's see what else he does. If you would have not told all this in Bhagavad Gita, we would have felt everything is natural. अपने आप से हो रहा है सब कुछ. It is His mercy that He has described so wonderfully. And He continues and He says, by the way, specifically, He says, Chaturvidham, 4 types of food, that all of us intake. Four types of food. Those foods which we chew, bhakshya. What are the foods that we chew? Okay, all solid foods, grains, etc. Then second category is bhojya, that which is sipped. What items we sip? Okay, we sip water. Don't go beyond that. Yes. Water, we take sip of soup also. Yes. Layam. Layam means licked. Chutney. Okay. Chutney. Yes. Pickles. Yes. Licked. Honey also. Yes. Honey also. Then chusyam. That's very much similar to the English word also. Sucked. So what are the different food items that we suck? Okay, mango. Oh, that's the season. Yes, mango, sugarcane, and so on. So these 4 categories of food. I don't think ऐसा कोई सोचा भी होगा 4 टाइप के food खा रहे हैं हम लोग घर में. See so much of description. 4 types of food we intake. And all the 4 kinds of food Krishna is the one who is digesting. Then again, very beautifully he says, Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto mattah smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarver ahameva vedyo vedanta krit vedavit eva chaham. This is one of the famous shloka of Srimad Bhagavad Gita 15:15. So Lord is saying, Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishta, and there in each and everyone's heart. All of us, we have a personal secretary with us always. And his name is Krishna. Only thing is he's unpaid. Whatever we have desired in the past, in many lifetimes, whatever we are desiring now, our secretary, Mr. Krishna, very wonderfully he notes down everything. We might forget, but he does not forget. He notes it down. And you know what he does with it? He says, I give 3 things. First thing that he says is, I give remembrance. He is the one who inspires remembrance. He gives remembrance. Now, see, all of us, when we do anything in this world, we might forget, but suddenly we remember certain things out of nowhere. Where is it coming from? Our secretary is telling us, hey, you forgot. You forgot. You had this desire. Now is the right time. Go ahead. Look at this entire situation. It's all very wonderful. It's favorable. Go ahead. देखिए, हिंदी में कहते हैं निकम्मे लोग हैं. हम उस कैटेगरी के. हम कहते हैं कि हम भगवान के सेवक हैं. We say that we are servants of the Lord, but we are taking service from the Lord. And He is the one who notes down. One simple example, and I'd like to give you how Krishna gives remembrance. See, when the cow gives birth to a calf, anyone has seen cow giving birth to a calf? Video में at least. Video में देखिए. Live नहीं देखिए. Video में देखिए. Okay. See, when the cow gives birth to the calf falls on the ground. At least when it comes to a human child, the mother picks up the baby and she starts, feeding the breast milk. But when the calf falls down, cow is not able to do anything. But the calf has to drink the milk to sustain. So who gives the remembrance to the calf? Beta, abhi yahan aage jao. Look at the udder. Look at those nipples. Put your mouth and start sucking. Who gives that remembrance? It's the Lord who does that. Can you imagine? Even for that matter, even for a human child. Okay, mother might take the mouth of the baby to the breast. But who gives the intelligence, to the baby that he has to suck the breast to get the milk? Who gives? Krishna. Now is the time. Yes, you can suck the breast to get the milk. Can you imagine how minutely the Lord works? Yes. Therefore, in this way, we understand He gives remembrance. He inspires remembrance. And then He also says that He is the one who gives knowledge. He teaches knowledge. See, all of us, we are performing various different activities in our day-to-day life. And at the same time, when we touch something, we feel and we understand, okay, this is soft, this is hot, this is cold. And when we see something, we perceive, okay, this is beautiful, this is not. When we smell, oh, this is a nice fragrance, this is not. When we taste, oh, this is sweet, this is bitter, this is pungent, and so on and so forth. How do we understand all this? Who is the one who is giving that knowledge? And Krishna is saying, Beta Arjun, it's me. I am the one who is giving that knowledge. So he is the one who teaches that knowledge to all of us. And not just internally he is giving this. Externally also he has given us Bhagavad Gita. He teaches us Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, he is the one who teaches knowledge. He is the one who inspires remembrance. Okay, let's revise all of that. G, he gives light. R, he retains the planet. He retains the entire earth. A, he arranges for nourishment. T, he takes care of the digestion. He takes care of the digestion. I, he inspires remembrance. And one more T here is he teaches knowledge. Yes. Now we might say that, okay, remembrance to Bhagwan de rahe hain. Knowledge bhi wahi dete hai. Who gives forgetfulness? And that's what God is saying. Apohanam, I give forgetfulness. See, all of us in our day-to-day life, we go through so many issues. So many. And I'm sure each one of you sitting here might have gone through some traumatic issues in your life in the past. But tell me, aisa hai kya? Ki 10-15 years what you went through. Maybe at that time you might be remembering every moment. But now at this point of time when you're sitting here, are you remembering the same every moment? Forgotten? And living life peacefully? How? Apohanam, forgetfulness. Krishna is saying, Arjun, I am that person. I am that person who unfolds the forgetfulness. I am that person. It is described the pain at the time of death is compared to, Garuda Puran says, 100 scorpions biting at a time. Maza aega na ekdam? So nice, so wonderful. Yes. Scorpions stinking. Can you imagine? 100 scorpions stinging at the same time. Anyone has got a sting from a scorpion? Anyone? No? I had got once, in my childhood, small scorpion, very small, in my village when I was doing some gardening. So that time, and something goes up like this. I don't know what was that. Some medicine was applied and then I'm sure it was poison or something. Very dangerous, very deadly. And 100 scorpions biting at the same time. Now, the trauma that the person goes through, physical to hai. At the same time, there is something on the psychological platform. I don't know how many of you have lost your wallet or mobile. Hai experience sab log ko? It feels very nice, no? Acha chala gaya, chalo Bhagwan ka tha kya? It feels nice, no? So when we lose something, when something is stolen, it feels, there's so much of pain that a person feels. Person starts saying, "Arey, abhi to naya mobile liya tha. Gone. Wallet. Paisa hai nahi kuch, lekin fir bhi wallet. Yes, it has gone." Now just imagine if this is the pain that the person feels. at the time of death, everything is taken away. Whatever you amassed throughout your life, everything is taken away. Everything. Not taken away. I should say we give up and go. We just give up and go. I always give this nice graphical description. An ant carrying a big leaf from one corner of the room to another corner. Just imagine, ant is small and it carries a big leaf in his mouth. It's carrying from one corner of the room to another. अभी बीच में देखिए जो कुछ भी है ना, those are like big mountains and some water bodies and this and that for the ant. So it carries the leaf. It does the trekking and it swims in the water and it goes and goes. बहुत मेहनत. And at the same time, the ant has got the fear of death. हम लोग कभी सोचते हैं क्या चलते हुए, ant is there, not there. We just we walk and crush sometimes and just go. And there's so much of fear. With all that, the ant finally comes to the hole. Its residence. Ant also has a residence in APR. So it's hole, black hole. Now just imagine when the ant is going inside the hole, it is pulling the leaf inside. Now the hole is small, but good enough for the ant to enter, but not good enough for the leaf to enter. Abhi itne mehnat se it carried from one corner of the room to another. And now it is pulling. It's not going inside. You know what the ant does finally? Leaves the leaf outside, enters the black hole alone. And this is exactly what signifies our life. Itna mehnat se we carry so many different things, but at one point of time, now we have to leave everything and enter the black hole called death. And other side of the hole, there is light, obviously. There is another life. But still, it's a different life altogether. But the point that I'm trying to make is there's so much of pain when the person leaves the body. So our Vedic scriptures describe, because we might not remember the experience of death now. Our Vedic scriptures describe that the pain, physical to hai, uske saath there is something psychological also. And that is compared to 100 scorpions biting or 100 scorpions stinging at the same time. But none of us remember that. Just imagine if any one of us here sitting, if you might have died out of, say, car accident or someone murdered us or something like that. हम लोग ऐसे चैन से बैठ पाते थे क्या यहाँ? Or when we are walking on the road and say a car goes from the side, we might just jump and run with a great fear. But we don't remember all that. And the best part is, if in the past life, the person who has murdered you is one of your family member, and if you remember that, how wonderful that is. Every time when you sleep, you'll always keep your eyes open and see, फिर से मारेगा तो नहीं? But see, in this life, all of us were living peacefully, without any remembrance of all that traumatic situation of the past, be it in this life or in the past life, only because of the Lord's mercy, because He is the one who has given us forgetfulness. कभी सोचे थे इस बारे में? Look at this so wonderful description that Lord is giving. He is the one who unfolds forgetfulness. He is the one who does that for all of us. And even in this life, He helps us to live a peaceful, normal life by giving us forgetfulness of all that has taken place in our life, which has created ruckus, a mess. Obviously, sometimes we might remember, but not all the time. Apohanam. So till now, He has helped us to maintain our gross body and helped us to maintain our subtle body. That's the description that we have got now. For gross body, He gives us light, G, and then R, He retains the entire planet Earth. A, He is the one who arranges nourishment for all of us. T, He takes care of our digestion. I, He inspires remembrance. T, He teaches us knowledge. U, He unfolds forgetfulness. And you know what? This is a gross body. Subtle body is remembrance, knowledge, forgetfulness. And all of us, we are stuck in the cycle of birth and death. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. All of us from many, many lifetimes. So not just that He's helping us to remain happy in this world or arranges various different things. He also helps us to get out of the cycle of birth and death. Therefore he says, Vedaischa sarvera hameva vedyo Vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham. He is the one who gives us Vedic scriptures. And he helps us to understand how to break the cycle of birth and death. And therefore, he is the one who delivers liberation also to all of us. Anyone who aspires for liberation, he is the one who delivers that to them. इसको कहते हैं proper. Should we call him as master or servant now? I सोच लीजिए आपको क्या बोलना है करके. काम वाली बाई भी इससे कम काम करती है. Just think about it. My God. Now at times when I try to contemplate and comprehend all this, I feel sometimes so painful. बाप रे इतना सेवा ले रहे हम लोग भगवान से. So much. We call ourselves as Das. Dasi. We are servants of the Lord. But Lord is serving us in various different ways. Therefore, this acronym that we have today, G.R.A.T.I.T.U.D.E, that is delivers liberation, and E, he enriches us in all the possible ways, and it all boils down to one word called gratitude. Therefore, all of us, one feeling, one emotion that we all need to have towards the Lord is gratitude. Once one old couple that had come to meet me, and they were in tears. And they were telling that my son is asking me one question. What have you done for me? And they were asking me, कि प्रभु जी कहाँ से start करें हम? कहाँ से बताएं? Right from the time, and the lady was saying, I have kept him in the womb. Should I start from there? Or should I start from changing his diaper? Or dropping him to school? From where should I start? This was the question. And most of you sitting here are parents. What do you expect your kids to do to express their gratitude towards you? Because you have done so much, all of you. What do you expect? And don't say I don't expect anything. You're not on that Paramahamsa platform that you don't expect anything. Yes. What do you expect? Seva? That they should serve, they should respect us for whatever we have done. Okay, respect. They should love us. Why not? That's a good expectation. They should love us. Itna kuch kiya, you should love me. Yes, because I love you.
His or her inclination towards God.
Okay, they should be inclined towards God. That's what you expect. Okay.
Always they should maintain the legacy. What we have done for children, they should do for them.
Okay, so they should maintain the legacy. Whatever we have done to you, good things. You should pass on that, to your children. Yes, why not? See, all of us, kuch na kuch expectation to hai na. Yes. Our Lord does not expect anything from us. बताइए उनको क्या ही दे सकते हैं हम लोग? What can we give him? Yes. He says, Aham sarvasya prabho mattas sarva pravartate iti matva bhajante maam buddha bhava samanvitah. Bhagavad Gita 10th chapter shloka 8. He says everything comes from me. And that's a fact today we have seen also. Only I gave a gist or a glimpse of what he does for us. But if you just go on describing, there are lots to describe. So everything comes from him. Actually, we cannot give back anything. But one thing that we can do is at least follow what he says. Now I've heard sometimes parents saying, मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए उसे, कुछ नहीं चाहिए. बस मैं जो थोड़ा बहुत कहता हूँ, बस वो कर दे बस. I want him to be happy. I want her to be happy. That's the mode, that the parents have. See, same thing with Krishna also. So you just do, Baba, what I'm saying, little bit. Do little bit. Yes. And you know what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita? Please repeat. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. 2 times he tells this, 2 lines in Bhagavad Gita. If you want to cross-check, you can. 9th chapter, Shloka 34. 18th chapter, Shloka 65. Twice he tells these 2 lines. Please help me to understand or please translate this. Manmana. What does that mean? Manmana. Mans kya karna hai? Okay, we have to remember him. Okay, we have to remember him in simple words. Krishna is saying, remember me. Always remember me. Manmana. Bhava mad bhakto. Simple hai. Mad bhakto means mere bhakt bano. Become my devotee. Mad bhakto. Madhyaji. He says, worship me. With whatever you have, you worship me. And then finally he says, Mam Namaskuru. Namaskuru? नमस्कार करो. देखिए भगवान सामने से 2 बार भगवद गीता में कहे भाई ये करो मेरे लिए. If you really want to express your gratitude, do this. Think of me. Someone might say, बहुत मांग रहे हो आप मेरे से. How can I think of you all the time? Come on. I have many other things to do in life. Sorry, I cannot do. Manmana, bhav mat bhakto, become my devotee. Oh my God, what is he asking? Become my devotee? No, sorry, I'm devoted to someone else in my life. I cannot devote myself to you. Madhyaji, worship me. Why should I worship you? What have you done for me? Many times people ask this question. Why should I worship? And worship, nowadays worship is very costly, Baba. We don't have so much of money to worship you. Lord finally says, Are Besharam, you cannot do all this. Namaskar to kar bhai. At least pay obeisance to me. And there I have come in the form of Patachitra, I have come in the form of Vigraha. Pay obeisance to me. See, you know what? Lord does not expect much from us. He says, you pay obeisance to me, that's enough. And you know why he says, pay obeisance to me? Why he tells to do all this? Just so that when we pay obeisance to him, he gets an opportunity to bless all of us. Usme bhi is trying to help us. Can you imagine? Give more to us. This is what Lord does for all of us. Therefore, gratitude is very, very important in life. Many times I've heard many elders saying that I don't know why my kids don't have gratitude towards what I've done for them. And in general, you'll find in this world, we are not grateful for people who have done something for us, and nor they are grateful for us. You know why? What's the root cause? Root cause is because we are not in general grateful to the Lord. When we have the feeling of gratitude for what Lord has done for us, naturally we'll have gratitude for people around what they have done for us. Therefore, I always tell this one thing to people who attend the sessions on Gita. We cannot do much, but at least expressing gratitude is something that we need to do. And when we express gratitude to the Lord, one wonderful thing that we will see in our life taking place is our heart opens up. Gratitude is that one quality which opens up our heart. And when it opens up, bhakti is that entity that enters our heart. Yes. So gratitude is that element that makes our heart soft and helps the bhakti creeper to grow. Therefore, it's very, very important to express gratitude to the Lord. And in the age of Kali, very simple way to express gratitude is by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So in this way, one thing that I would like to say in today's session is it's the mandatory duty of each and every living entity. When we call ourselves as servant of the Lord, we are supposed to do some service to the Lord. But हम compete नहीं कर सकते भगवान के साथ. The service that He does for us, we cannot compete, reciprocating with Him by doing something for Him. But surely we can follow what He tells in the Shastra. And in Shastra is very clear, He says, अरे कब तक रहोगे material world में? How long you'll be there in this material world? Come back to me, this is what I expect from you. Come back home. And how do we make our way back home, back to Godhead? In the age of Kali, the only way that is given to us is by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In this way, when we contemplate and comprehend on what Lord has done for us, I'm sure each one of us, with time, as and when we realize this more and more, our eyes will be wet and our heart will be open to receive the Lord in our heart and get closer to Him and attain the ultimate perfection of life. And that's the goal of human form of life and nothing else. So with this, I'd like to pause here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.